Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's honeymoon period at Manchester United is well and truly over. After taking over from Jose Mourinho in December, Solskjaer won his first 8 matches in charge and went 15 domestic matches unbeaten before a loss to Arsenal in March. Since then, though, it's been pretty rough for United.United may have produced an incredible comeback against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League, but they've won just twice in the 8 matches since. And they were ugly 2-1 victories against Watford and West Ham. Their hopes of qualifying for next season's Champions League took a major blow on Easter Sunday as they were thrashed 4-0 by Everton at Goodison Park. In truth, it was a horrible performance from start to finish. And there's a 14-second clip that has emerged on Twitter that sums up their performance. It involves Chris Smalling giving David De Gea a horrible back pass, Victor Lindelof under-hitting his pass to Smalling, Smalling lunging in and then Paul Pogba slipping. Solskjaer was only too aware for United's poor display, though. When asked about his side's performance, the Norwegian admitted that they were rubbish from start to finish. From the first whistle, everything went wrong, Solskjaer told Sky Sports. I just want to apologize to the fans. They're the only people with the badge on today who can hold their head high, because we can't. We were beaten on all aspects today, and the only place we beat Everton, I can't say we beat them. But we had a fantastic support and I just want to apologize for the performance we turned out. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer speaks eloquently about a need for a culture shift at Manchester United. The trouble is, these players already have one they are wedded to, and that is showing no signs of changing. United are rudderless, spineless, gutless in defense, as Jose Mourinho warned during what quickly became a summer unraveled. For now, Solskjaer is pretty powerless to it all, and the scale of this humiliation was scary, one of those days you bookmark for years. In which direction they head rests on these players, as it did during that stirring spell when Solskjaer first pitched and barely tinkered anything tactically. The same group who saw off Mourinho, of course. At some point, they really ought to be shouldering the majority of blame. This back four against City could well be catastrophic. It is now 48 league goals conceded, the most for 40 years. The way the first 2 at Everton went in were wholly avoidable, Dominic Calvert-Lewin getting the run on Chris Smalling for the opener and then Nemanja Matic waving Richarlison onto his right foot later in the half. Jamie Carragher went on to say Matic, 31 in August, looked like he's towing a caravan. Recent performances have made Gary Neville's blood boil. Their defending of set pieces was haphazard at best. 11 games without a clean sheet, the longest run since 1998. There were questions over how Solskjaer deployed some of his players, including Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial, both starting deeper in midfield and leaving Romelu Lukaku rather isolated, but it not an excuse for a lack of application. The midfield were overrun. Everton did not so much play through the lines as merely pass into open green expanse. Fred was sacrificed at the break, but it could have been any of them, Paul Pogba hardly covering himself in glory either.